I got it.
Surrounded by white walls and sterile metal.
All right, so we're at 30.
Luke Pinder
41.
breathes vibrant faith.
Phoenix Roasters, man, we're a coffee company.
It informs his work.
We've built wells, we've built schools.
It guides his life.
Hope through the sale of excellent coffee.
And for 2 weeks,
All right.
faith has kept Luke focused on a tragedy he can't forget.
Literally, like, imagine everybody in your whole town being homeless and jobless instantly.
Can you believe that?
Luke grew up in the Bahamas.
Right next to that.
2 weeks after Hurricane Dorian,
Kathy used to live.
he watches new videos from his relatives forced to find new homes.
How many family members do you have out there?
Oh, in Abaco? Hundreds. We'd be walking down the street and my dad, would literally just, it almost seemed like he was just pointing at random people. And you're like, oh yeah, that's your family, that's your family, that's your family.
When Luke was 12, his father's health began failing. They moved to the States for treatment.
This is in Abaco.
Years later,
I was about maybe 7 or 8 years old.
Luke's connection with home shows in every room of his house.
It's very much still, I have all the islands tattooed on the inside of my arm. So yeah, it's definitely something I think about,
This morning, he reaches his cousin Diana. She's at a hotel in the Carolinas.
And when we went down the hallway,
She lost her home to Dorian.
other end of the house was completely gone. It was just running for your life.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I know that God does have a plan and a purpose, and I know He has an incredible way of taking things that are tragic and turning them into something triumphant. Now, I don't know how He's going to do that with this. I don't. But I know that He can.
It is faith that flickers Luke's hope. It is faith that drives his action.
This is a marathon.
At work, at home, he wears a button.
On the bottom of our coat of arms, it says forward, upward, onward, together.
Foot for short.
They took that.
The slogan splashes on a shirt Luke and his partners designed. They want to raise money and re-raise awareness of a storm that has already slipped from the headlines.
Yeah, if I do this, how much of a difference is that going to make? But I try not to think about things that way. I try to think about what can I do? What can I do? Let's read some of these verses.
One day after kegging coffee,
When I look through the Bible, I see whispering spots.
Luke sits at a table across town to lead Bible study.
Sometimes it's powerful, like when the Lord will just bring something to your attention.
It's just 30 minutes.
That we can miss.
It's just 5 people.
And it causes us to actually focus.
But it's one more way to act and lead with vibrant faith.
But I try to wake up with this mindset. How can I add value to somebody else's life today? There's too much beauty there. There's too much hope.